What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. If you guys do trade the stock market, you would have seen there are a lot of opportunities this week. So I thought it would be nice in this video just to run through a few things that I did this week, how I made my money, what you guys can potentially do going forward to do something similar. Of course, you don't have to make the exact trades I did, you don't have to do the exact thing I did. But the reason I'm making this video is more for context so you guys can learn, see what I did, the reasons why I did that, those kind of things. The indicators I used, the news I used, what kind of things I did and why I did them. Just generally a lot of things that you guys might want to do in the next coming weeks while we have a few different interesting events in the coming months while there's new changes going on while we're still in this pandemic. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys will learn a lot from this video. I'll take you through a few steps, help you guys understand exactly what I did, my reasoning behind it. And hopefully, the YouTube algorithm doesn't mess this one up. So hopefully you guys will get this out to a few people. Let them see what I did. Let them use it to their advantage. Let them benefit off it. Of course, in that case, we need to make sure you are liking these videos, subscribing if you're new around here, hitting that red button below. Like I said, this algorithm is just messed up, so I don't know what's going on. Also, just make sure you comment on this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you did trade the market this week. Let me know if you see potential opportunity going forward. Any stocks you want to call out. Of course, we will do our research beforehand, but it'll just be interesting to see what you guys do. Let me know what your thoughts are on the video. So let's dive straight into it. Now, before I explain exactly what I did, I do want to show you guys this because this is extremely important for you guys to know when looking at patterns, when looking at charts and that sort of thing. As you guys can see, here I have my chart for the stock that I decided to trade. There is a very clear pattern which is happening right in front of our eyes. The stock drops in price, drops in value, and as it gets closer to this green line you see, which is the 50-day SMA, the stock bounces on that line. Once it bounces on that line, it goes up again, it goes up, and when it starts to drop again, once it gets close to that SMA, it bounces up again. So as you can see, towards the end of the chart, the last few bars are red. So that means they are dropping. But you can also see the 50-day SMA. Now, exactly what we expected to happen is exactly what did happen, which is what you now see here. It got to the 50-day SMA and it bounced up again. So it ended up going higher. And again, like I said, patterns tend to repeat themselves. So this is exactly how I was able to make my trade. So now we can have a more in-depth look at my trade. So as you guys can see, here we have plug, ticker symbol PLUG. So Plug Power Inc. Basically, just to put it into context before we begin with the breakdowns and understanding everything that I did. So yesterday, I purchased 5 contracts at a limit price of 96 cents. Now with call options, which is what we'll be looking at today, everything is multiplied by 100. So you get one contract for 96 cents, but actually that means you're paying $96. So I bought 5 contracts at 96 cents, which means overall I paid $480 for it. So I'm going to show you exactly what happened, exactly what I did, and how we ended at this point where we're sitting at over $730 return. So as you can see, today's return, it says $795 return. Overall, for my personal return, it's $730 because it still dipped before the market closed yesterday. Now, just to clarify, current equity is $1,205, and actually, just so you can clarify, that means it's currently over $730 profit. So it's not putting in 480 and getting, 500 back. It's putting in 480 and leaving with $1,205 or, over $1,200 right now. So as you guys can see, it's up 186%, or the call options are up 186%. But the stock itself is up over 13% on the day. Now, just to clarify, you guys see here, the plug break-even price is $21.96. So for me, as you may remember, I set my call option for the 20th of November at $21. Now, the extra 96 cents comes from each contract, which I said cost 96 cents per contract. But as you guys remember, it's times by 100, so it doesn't directly correlate to the break-even price. So I'm not quite sure why they actually put it here. But yeah, the reason it's $21.96 is the $21 that I said the price point will be at, plus the 96 cents per contract. So that's how we got to this point. Now, as you guys can see, it's a lot more than $500 in one single day, but it depends when you decide to, exercise the contract. If you do, when you decide to take profits or whatever, and how much you put into it, of course. Not all of you are going to come out and double your money. Some of you guys are. If you set a close expiration date, then yeah, you're more likely to. But of course, it depends how you trade. Now, for those of you who want to do some things differently, what you could do is do the same thing I've done for this Friday, 6th of November, for example, and you would have made even more money. Some of you might want to stretch it out even further. It just depends what your style is.
My personal preference is putting these options out far enough so that I can make money or cut losses, quick enough. So anyway, you guys have seen what I've done. You guys have seen how much I'm up right now, which is actually crazy. Now let's just have a look at the stock over the last week. So it has just been steadily going up. Now, like I said, we're going to dive into a bit more of the breakdown on why the stock is up, why I chose this stock, and that kind of stuff. So we'll take a dive into my laptop now. So again, trading Plug Power Inc., ticker symbol PLUG. So for this method for making $500 in a single day, of course you can use more money than I did, more than 480. You can use less money. It depends for when you set your call date, the price you set it out, etc., etc. But when it comes to these kind of trades, I choose to trade stocks which react to recent news. So in this case, I use one trade. I focus on one strategy a day if I'm looking for one in a day. It doesn't have to be every day. But yeah, Plug Power. As you guys can see, it's been up, up, up. Now, Plug actually announced their earnings on Monday. So that was the news I needed to see what was going on with it. Now, for those of you who don't know, Plug is a very high growth company, like an extremely high growth company, and it's a clean energy company. So what happened was their earnings per share was expected at minus 7 cents. Now, what actually happened was they reported an earnings of minus 4 cents. So let's take a look at what happened. Monday was the 9th. I'm looking at the 1-day chart here. But yeah, Monday was the 9th. Now, this is extremely interesting because Friday it closed at like $18.70 per share. Now, Monday, it started at, same kind of price area. But by the end of the day, it actually gained 18% in a single day. So Monday it was up heavy. Now this is the interesting part. This is where everything changed. This is Tuesday right here. You see this is market open. And Tuesday it dipped. It was down most of the day and it was down from the highs of Monday. Now this is exactly what is known as a pullback. Now I'll also show you guys some charts so you guys can see what a pullback looks like in a couple of different ways. But I'll show you Plug's chart and the pullbacks which has happened recently. But this is where I saw opportunity. Now you don't need to get caught up into looking at multiple stocks, doing too much research and going too into depth with things. But I purchased Plug when it was bouncing back on its way up. So what was that? When I actually purchased it, it was at $20.30, so around here. Now, for those of you who would have purchased down here, you would have made even more money than I did. But yeah, I purchased it at $20.30 around here with a option to buy on the 20th of November at $21. Now remember my break-even price was $21.96, which is, around here, and it's still flown past that. So right now it's all the way up here, and as expected, it bounced back from the Tuesday lows. Now the reason it bounced back from the Tuesday lows, again, it's a very good stock, it's a high growth stock, and when a stock announces such great earnings or better earnings than their forecast, it should only be going one way in the near future, and that is up. So with Plug, that's exactly what happened. I saw the dip, I saw a chance to jump into the stock and get back on the ride up. That's exactly what happened. That's why the stock is up 11.47% today, and that is exactly how I made my $500 within one day.
Just a few moments after recording the video, we actually ended the day closing at $23 price point for Plug Power. So as you can see, it was up 14.94%, almost 15% in a singular day. And that meant I was sitting pretty at a total return of just under $800 in a single day. As always, make sure you guys check out all the links in the description. We've got cryptocurrency, we've got stocks, we've got free guide to online business, we've got affiliate marketing, we've got so much going on there. Just go check all those links in the description out. Also make sure you guys are back tomorrow for another video. If you've not seen Monday Motivation from this week, go check it out. It will definitely be worth it. Because that's the day I'm going to be making, you're going to be making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.